Matchday 29 in La Liga EA Sports Pro is the game between Athletic Club and Osasuna at the stadium of San Mamés. These two sides coming into this one with very different results last time out. Athletic Club winning 1-0 away against Sevilla before the international break. Osasuna had actually played away against Barcelona just 3 days before this encounter, but they fell 3-0 away to Hansi Flick's side. They did, though, have the first chance of the game, Osasuna. The returning Lucas Torró to the starting 11. He put the ball just onto the post with this header. Corner played short. Osasuna incredibly managed to muster up 4 corners inside the opening 4 minutes. Torró was back in the starting 11 after missing the game against Barcelona through suspension. As Athletic Club for this one had Íñigo Ruiz de Galarreta and Danny Vivian watching on from the stands due to injury. Iñaki Williams, though, had the first chance on target for the host, this corner. It was very easily kept under control by Aitor Fernández, who was making his first La Liga appearance of the season, as Sergio Herrera was unavailable for Osasuna due to an accumulation of yellow cards. And this was his first real call into action, keeping out the strike from Spanish international Nico Williams. A nice ball over the top from Unai Núñez. And Nico Williams then able to bring the ball down, play it behind Enzo Boyomo, and then force the shot towards the bottom corner. But again, Aitor Fernández able to parry away. From that corner, it was cleared away, but the danger wasn't completely dealt with, as Yuri Berchiche, the left back, on his weaker right foot, got another shot on target away, forcing yet another save out of Aitor Fernández. But during all that, Marwan Senadi went down in the box asking for a penalty. He was just caught by Ante Budimir, but the referee, who did have a quick chat with the Athletic Club striker, pointed out to him that it wasn't enough for a spot kick. Osasuna with a poor set-piece effort here. We're trying to take the lead at San Mamés. Osasuna have not won in this stadium in La Liga since the 2019-2020 campaign, but they did win here in the last game between these two sides in the Copa del Rey. It was earlier this season in the round of 16. Osasuna coming out on top by 3-2 in that one. A brace from Budimir and a goal from Aimar Oroz, knocking out the current holders of the trophy in Athletic Club. They were looking for revenge here on the day. The next chance for the home side. Wasn't really a good effort from Beñat Prados. Athletic Club coming into this game having only lost once in La Liga since the month of October. That narrow 1-0 defeat away against Atlético de Madrid, the side just above them in the standings. And mostly with crosses from either the left or the right. They were trying to take the lead already. Images of the second 45 here, and it was Oscar de Marcos who would force another call to action from Aitor Fernández. His cross from the right-hand side, needing a helping hand away from the former Levante goalkeeper. The first change is to be made at the ground. Did come from Athletic Club. Unai Gómez and Andoni Gorosabel were the two who entered the fray. Captain Oscar de Marcos would come off, along with Beñat Prados. This was Arguably the clearest chance Athletic Club had in the second half. A good ball played in behind that Marwan Sanadi was able to chase. But Cadena would slide in looking to block it, but his clearance would actually drop straight at the feet of Nico Williams. Fortunately for him, Athletic Club's number 10 couldn't put the ball past Aitor Fernandez. There was a foul on Berenguer in midfield, but he quickly got up and played it to Iñaki Williams, whose cross turned into a shot, really, went just wide of the back post. Marwan Sanadi was unable to help the ball over the line. Osasuna trying to do everything they could to hold on to this point. Drawing is unfortunately what Osasuna have done best this season. Drawn 12 games coming into this one, more than any other team in La Liga EA Sports. Only Everton and Juventus have drawn more in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. Things staying like this would be draw number 13 for Osasuna this term. They had the next chance through Ante Budimir, but the Croatian international was only able to head the ball a long way wide of Unai Simon's goal, despite a very nice cross into the box from Abel Bretones. Bretones himself cutting onto his weaker right foot would have the next chance for the visitors, but it was overall a simple save for Spain's number 1. And that was before both sides made a change each. Marwan Sanadi came off for Athletic Club. Gorka Guruzeta came on in his place. And it was then the Osasuna captain, Rubén García, who came off for Moi Gomez. Moi Gomez's shot was well blocked on the edge of the penalty area. And that was before Gorka Guruzeta had his first touch of the game. It was a header on target, but the slight clearance from Abel Bretones, it's fair to say, did put him off, and he couldn't guide the header with a bit more power on target. Looked lively as soon as he came on, Gorka Guruzeta. Here he was expecting a cross from Alex Berenguer, but Athletic Club's number 7 tried to go for glory himself and hit that one a long way off target. Just under 60% possession throughout the matchup for Athletic Club, but Osasuna were very happy to sit in a middle block. And as the minutes went by, they kept dropping deeper and deeper to keep out Athletic Club. Despite the possession, Los Leones struggling to break down the side from Pamplona. Here Gorosabel would find Iñaki Williams. His left-footed cross had too much on it, or at least didn't have enough to find a teammate. Bit of a wayward effort. It was then Aitor Paredes and Pello Canales who would come on. Final 2 changes made by Ernesto Valverde. Unai Núñez would come off at the back as he was on a yellow card for Paredes, and then Canales would enter the fray for Alex Berenguer. Guizar looks solid in the middle of the park once again for Athletic Club. He was named MVP of the match at the end of proceedings. Here, though, it was Nico Williams who was looking to get involved once again. Most of the clear chances Athletic Club had came through him throughout the game. Here, he would find Yuri Berchiche, whose cross almost found Guruzeta, but it was Unai Gomez who actually got in the way and went down in the box asking for a penalty. Claiming he was caught here by Lucas Torro. There was contact, but it was quite light and not really enough for it to be a penalty for the hosts. Time was running out for Athletic Club as they were trying to close the gap of 5 points with third place Atletico Madrid after Los Colchoneros dropped 2 points away to Espanyol the day before this game. Osasuna almost managed to break on the counter-attack, looking for a late winner here through Budimir, but he just couldn't pick out Pablo Ibanez after a very good sliding tackle in the middle of the park. Here, though, Nico Williams did all the difficult bits of the run first and did them superbly, but then as soon as it came down to the shot, put the ball a long way over the crossbar. The final two changes of the game came from Osasuna. Raul Garcia and Jose Arnaiz would come on for the two goal scorers for Osasuna in the game here in the Cup a few months ago. Aimar Oroz and Ante Budimir, the two men replaced in the final couple of minutes by Vicente Moreno, as Osasuna were holding on to a point and a clean sheet. Very big shift in midfield on the day from Aimar Oroz. Not necessarily too much going forward, but covered a lot of grass throughout the game to help his side in transition and defensively. Final couple of minutes of stoppage time, 3 were added on. Osasuna had a very long spell of possession, and it almost became awkward for them here late on, Athletic Club, as Ruben Peña got the shot on target, but it was just blocked by Unai Simon. Peña had come on earlier on in the half to replace Jesus Areso. There were no goals at San Mamés as it ended goalless between Athletic Club and Osasuna.